guys, the reflection from my glasses is gonna kill you. I might sit like this a little bit so you can not get the reflection. It's your girl Me-Anie, and I am back. There goes Tyler in the background. He's probably gonna come over here. So the video I am about to do really quickly for you guys. Hi. Here, say hi to. Oh, you're heavy. I've been feeding you too much. Say hi. Look. I trimmed his face down. Be nice. And he has a little goatee. We're gonna let his goatee grow. Okay, you're getting heavy. I gotta cut down on your food. The video I'm doing today is going to be 10 random things about me. Boy, what you doing? Hopefully I have 10 on my list because it took me a while to kind of come up with this list. I don't know why it took so long. It took like a month for me to come up with all this stuff. So the very first thing that I will say about myself is that I never finish a drink. And I mean, like, if I go out and I have like a glass of wine, or if I, drink by myself at home, like get little coolers and stuff like that, I never finish my drink. Like, I would see bottles around the house. And I first noticed this probably like after I stopped talking to my last boyfriend, because he would always finish my drink and it would piss me off. Like, I would be trying to track how much water I would drink and he would always finish my water, so I would never be able to like count how many bottles I'm drinking. But when we stopped talking, I would notice like I would have all these random bottles of water around the house and stuff like that. But it's the same for my alcohol. Like, I never finish my drink ever. Like, I don't know why. I just never do. And the second weird thing I would say about that is I actually like to drink my beer with a straw. I do. Because when with me, when I start drinking, the first thing I do when I'm getting a little bit inebriated, my depth perception is a little bit off. So I will like spill stuff, and I always have this fear of like hitting glass against my teeth and chipping my teeth. So I always use a straw when I'm drinking beer. That's the second weird thing about me. The third random, I should say, not weird. The third random thing about me is that I absolutely love boy underwear. I would much rather wear boy briefs than some of the girl underwear. I do. I love them. And I get them from H&M. They're just so comfortable. Now that they're actually making a lot of girl underwear like that without that little bulge to the front, because that's the weird part. Once you put the underwear on, you got that little bulge. Like, what are you gonna do now? My problem is, like, girl underwear, who are they making these underwear for? Like little 13-year-old girls? Because the seats are like this big. So what are we doing with this seat, huh? Like this. What are we doing with this? We need a little bit more. That's all I'm saying. It's hard for me to take compliments. I cannot take a compliment. And by that, I mean this. So when someone pays me a compliment, especially if it's in person, I say thank you, of course, but I immediately try to take the attention off of myself and put it back on that person. So it's awkward for me. Like, it's really hard because I'm like, I'm just a normal person. But I'm getting better at accepting it in person. Online is really easy. You can say, oh, thank you. My favorite go-to, my statement is, oh, just having a good day, or something like that. I forget what I say. But taking compliments, that's one of the difficult things for me, and it's really random. Weird, right? The next thing that I would say is, if I sleep under a fan, I wake up with the sniffles. So like, the fan above me right now is going, but it has to be on the lowest setting. I remember when I was younger, my cousin and myself, it was 5 of us growing up in Barbados, we would always like fight with the fan, because my one cousin, he would sweat a lot, so he needed the fan up to 3. And then I would always like get the sniffles in the middle of the night, so I would get up and turn it down, and we would be going back and forth. And since then, like, I cannot sleep with a fan past, it has to be on the lowest setting. It can't be anything higher, or I automatically get like all nasally congested. It's just like, it's not good. So that's really random. I don't know what the hell that's about. So I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was 5. That was it. 2. Okay, so the next thing I would say about myself is if I eat crab seasoning and it goes directly on my lips will swell up. So you know how you go out for all you can eat crab legs? I can't let the seasoning touch my lips. So normally what I would do is put on a coat of like Vaseline or some kind of lip grease or balm or something like that, so the seasoning won't touch my lips. And I learned this the hard way when I was younger. I went over to Jersey to hang out with my sister, spend the weekend over there, and we had crab legs one night. So ate the crab legs. I didn't know about this at the time. Woke up in the morning and my face felt funny, and I'm like, it just felt like my lips felt really numb and weird. So I got up out the bed and I looked in the mirror. My lips were swollen. It wasn't like huge or anything. It was just like, it was really, really swollen around the rim. And I'm like, what the hell? So since then, crab seasoning and barbecue. So like barbecue chips and stuff, like barbecue chips, I cannot eat because it really irritates my lips, and then I get that tingly sensation and I just know that they're gonna swell up. So I stay away from the both of them if I can. Barbecue definitely, but crab seasoning I'll just put Vaseline on. The next thing I'll say, number 7, I am a big procrastinator, and I talked about this in my last video, how I kind of like procrastinated on preparing for my test, which I passed anyway. I procrastinate for life. Like, I am a professional procrastinator. Like, if that was a job, I would be the CEO of that company, okay? I don't know why, but I just do. I put things off to the very, like right now, Christmas is a week away and I have done nothing. No shopping, nothing. It's all in my head. I just have not done it as yet. So I'm really, really bad at procrastinating, and I don't know how I'm gonna break it. It takes what, 21 days to break a habit? I'm probably gonna procrastinate on that too. As a child, I was really poxy as a child. I had what we would call current sliced legs growing up in Barbados. Mosquitoes absolutely love me. They adore me, so they bite up my skin bad. So all of my skin when I was young, I had like pops all over. It was really, really bad. I actually thought like it would never get better. It wasn't a big thing for me, honestly, until I came up here. I wasn't self-conscious about it until I moved up to the US. But back then, I didn't freaking care. Everybody, like, not everybody, but a lot of people back home was like that. So it was kind of normal to me. But once I got here, it was different. So I started becoming a little bit more self-conscious about it. And over the years, it actually it cleared up a lot. Like, it cleared, my skin is like so much better. But that's one of the things that I always say. I would never go back to oh shit, my show just started. Damn, we gotta wrap this up. I would never go back to Barbados to live because of that. All right, guys, that's all I'm doing. I gotta go watch my show.